Welcome to Floating Leaf Tea video. Today is one of the question and answer sessions. So Noah,
Yes.
throw me a customer's question.
So we got an email in August. It's about a different kind of opening up tea. We talked about opening tea before in videos, but this is a different way
Oh, okay.
of looking at it.
Okay.
You commonly write about tea being bound up or jet lagged. Could you please comment further on that? Does it mean the fragrance and the taste of the tea are affected by travel, or is it specifically by vacuumization? How long does opening up take?
So this is actually such a huge question. Maybe let's focus in one specific thing then. Okay. So I have two 毛蟹茶 here, furry crab tea. One is, let's see, roasted in 2019 December, and one actually came in a while back and I haven't dealt with it and just sat in a corner in 2020 December, roasted by our teacher Mr. Zhan. And let's see if this can just open up the subject by brewing tea. Okay. And this 毛蟹 tea is actually on our website, and I have been brewing this tea for many months now, and so I would say the bag is quite open, and I'll say I'm more familiar with this tea. Okay. It smells open. And maybe I should let Noah smell it too. Just have two people to try to do the experimentation. Okay.
Okay. Got it. Snapshot.
Yeah, snapshot it. Okay. And a lot of people will ask me, what does open mean? And I normally suggest people to use your other experiences in life when it comes to food. I think maybe coffee people also talk about this. I'm not super certain though, because I don't drink a lot of coffee. And one thing will be wine. I think wine, I have some experience with that. People decant wine to make wine open, and you guys somehow know when it's open by, I think, smelling it or tasting it from the decanter. I vividly remember one experience with a friend. I think he opened it was so many years ago. He opened a bottle of wine for me, and he said this need decanting to make it open. And he was so kind. He decanted wine and actually made me drink it. So I took a snapshot of what it felt in my mouth and even the bouquet. And then 30 minutes afterwards, roughly about 30 minutes or whatever, and he poured a little bit more of the decanted wine for me, and he just let me smell from the decanter, and I said something shift, that's more. And then he let me drink the wine, and it feels more open as well. And then he said, but it's not ready yet. I said, oh, okay, cool. 1 hour afterwards, we do the same process again, and things just get more and more, the wine, And he said, still not at the prime time. And I said, wow, this is fascinating, just like tea. And finally, I think it took about 2 hours, and we were like cooking and stuff. And the tea, I mean not the tea, sorry, I'm talking about tea. The wine just reached to that full balance space that I don't know how to describe it. Everything was there, check. And maybe because there was also reference from before when things were bound up. And so I think with tea, you should use this kind of your experience maybe with cooking, with some of your beverage that is hot, that wine I guess is not hot, but some of the beverage, I think you can use the same experience and the same skills to do tea like this too. So let's see the first infusion. And let Noah also drink this too, and I'm gonna drink this as well.
It was open. That's the question.
I know sometimes it's so crazy, right? It's that, dude, it's open. And let's do like 2 infusions, okay? If the first one I can open the tea, second one I can open the tea. The question is if I destroy the tea or not.
But tea being bound up, it can kind of happen from the roast.
Yes.
And it can happen from shipping.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. I mean shipping. I think a lot of people understand it. You shake the product, the goods, the liquid, and tea is not in a liquid form in this case, but you still shake it. And a lot of our teas are actually shipped from air. Like airplane, and can you imagine that huge differences in air pressure? So they need to almost like, I also imagine tea when it comes here, the tea needs some time to realign itself. Like, oh wow, dang, that's like pressure. Even human body have to realign, right? You take an airplane, it's just like, I always see in the airplane and just like try to puff out my air in my ear, and then my my feet just like couldn't fit into my shoes. Human body need to realign. Can you imagine tea that also, and then on the top of it is shipping like boom, they just got thrown like boom. So can you imagine that you are in a box in an airplane, and you just like get off the airplane, and then like and then people just throw you out like that. And then the air pressure is like, what the heck is happening to me? So tea, sorry, I'm a little bit limited today. Tea for sure will go through that too. So that's one. Second is roasting. Maybe when I can get examples of the tea on recently roasted tea versus tea that have been roasted for a while, then we can also do a session just like that. Okay, what bound up really means through roasting. I actually like to use cooking as an example. Some of your food tastes better the next day. You need to let it rest and integrate. Roasted tea can work like that. It just need a much longer timing, not the next day. Sometimes it's like 2 years, okay? The next day and 2 years, okay? Cool. The second infusion. Lost my cup. All right. Nice, huh?
Yeah. mean, it's more open now.
Second infusion.
Second infusion is more open.
Yes. So in a way, what does, like, when we say yes, this tea is open, what does that even mean? For me, it means flavor is there, body is there, movement is there. It feels like one of the elements is not hiding, and sometimes I can feel that, and I bet you can feel that too. You feel something is hiding. For example, sometimes a tea got shipping. Of course, we open it right away because I have to see how the tea is doing, and we open it right away and taste it. And a lot of times, I feel like flavor is not there yet, and sometimes it actually shows up in a dry bouquet. You smell it and say, oh wow, very good. You brew it, say, oh shoot, the flavor doesn't come out. They are hiding. That means they are bound up in maybe one of the process, and somehow there's a feeling. If it's hiding, you can call it out. Maybe through brewing. Most of the time, it's through time that it realign itself. That. And sometimes I feel like some of the tea is actually not the flavor, it's the body is hiding. So, but why? I actually don't know what condition makes a tea hide in certain ways. I wish I can just like, hey, tea, knock, can you answer the question? Oh no, okay, cool. No, I can't actually get a straight answer from the tea. I just use my feelings and my experience to determine those things. Okay, so let's go into the second furry crepe tea, 毛蟹茶. And the same thing, warm up everything, but maybe let me wash off the teapot first because it got previous tea in there, and let's do the actual warm up.
Now you pour the hot water.
来，
来。
来。
This one actually smells like it's
Okay.
already
Shit.
Wow, it smells a lot more like honey. Almost like bug bitten tea a little bit.
来，等一下给 Jack 喝一下。
Wow, it smells really good. It's like really buttery.
I will say the body is a little bit locked in, or it wouldn't puff. and I know this tea can puff because I trust my teacher. Pretty much all my teachers' tea will puff. There will be more dimensions. So
maybe the flavor is more open, but the body's still
that's
locked in.
right. The body is locked in, and so and it might be because it's actually I tried for the first time, and it might be me who couldn't call out the tea, and the tea does need a little bit. In a way, I always feel like brewing is the tea brewer and the tea try to figure out each other. So today I'm not sure if it's the tea still need to opening up or I need to open it up. What it happens is the flavor is there, the notes are there, body in the mouth wouldn't puff. Physical energy is so there. It's a really potent tea actually. Like the way it amplifies in the body is really big. So let's do this second infusion to see if I can call out a little bit more of that puffiness, and then they're spreading with this side and this side, kind of a way. Okay. So as I said earlier on, you can detect if a tea got bound up from many areas. One is smell. A smell is there, the line is there. Doesn't develop a lot of, it developed more straight lines to me today. And hold your horses, people there. Like, what the heck are you talking about? We are going to go through a lot of sessions on this. I will help you to detect what you should be watching for in the future when you drink tea. For me, tea brewing and tea drinking tea brewing, rewind, and tea drinking is side by side. You can't go without one of them, okay? You need to know how to taste tea. It will help you to brew tea. So, okay, move on. Sharon always have a lie in her head, just like, whoa. So first is smell. It's there, as I said, doesn't go too far yet. Body. Second infusion does open up a little bit more. Still doesn't have enough movement to me. I think this tea can move. I will make it move. The route. Also there. Physical sensation as the first infusion is really strong. So aka cha qi, tea energy, is pretty potent from this tea. Aftertaste, maybe because the body is bound up, aftertaste is a little bit bound up as well, not as satisfying. If the flavor is there, the aftertaste that I can almost predict. I say that I sometimes predict teas. You need to know what a tea can do. The aftertaste is not as there. So maybe actually we can do a follow-up session on this specificity in 2 months. And then in this next 2 months, I'm gonna brew this tea a lot, and to see if I can make the tea open. The tea will simultaneously open on its own. And me as a tea brewer, I can make it not bound up too. Okay, super fun to try a new tea today. So I hope I answer the question, and maybe the roasting, we can use a different session to answer that question. What does roast means to bound up a tea, and you need it to open up with time. So we will see you next time. Once again, play with your tea. Play, sense, discover. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, by the way, if you guys have any more questions you want me to answer, just leave it on the comment. We'll do it in the following videos. Also, I really like to communicate with you guys. That's how I get to know you. It's a little bit boring to do solo show like this all the time. With you guys answering, I call it, that's my fuel. You guys need to fuel me so that I can continue to do this. Leave comments, please. Okay? Feedback, comments. Yeah. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.